Hey guys, it's the Staff Sarge with the bonus video that I promised you guys. I was going to use the Arty Fenris in the actual medium circuit, but they weren't selling any artillery beacons, so that's kind of the whole point of this thing. So I've gone to skirmish, I've rigged up the Fenris Danger Close, 3 artillery beacons and a pair of small lasers just for backup. Now the way beacons work are they're missile weapons, so like the Narc beacon and the flare launcher. You only get 2 rounds with them conventionally, but you can up it so up to I think about 8. So these have got 6 each, 18 shots, good amount of armor, so it should be able to work fairly well, except for the small fact that they're artillery beacons. They don't actually work too well for mech combat. It took me a couple of goes just to place in the Coliseum using this loadout.
The sun is set behind the Coliseum.
And we've heard his whoops.
The stadium lights are on, and we have a...
There we go.
Game on!
Yeah, I've heard his spiel before. So, Arty Fenris, because I'm only using 3 fire groups and I've got those small lasers, they're actually bound to all of the fire groups. So I fire an artillery beacon, it also fires the lasers. So one of them will run out of ammunition eventually, then I can just use the lasers by themselves. So, artillery beacon's going down. There's the long-term shells.
One of the combatants tonight is both a Merc and Solaris Jock. His name is Alex Haight. This no-nonsense fighting machine had a sensational rookie year and followed it up by disappearing for mysterious business for 2 whole seasons. Everyone thought that was the last of him, but he came back and is still doing some serious damage in his 5th season. It's a no-brainer that he'll make it into the big game. It's kind of unusual. Ouch, that one's gotta hurt. Looks like that's one mech for the trash heap.
Trying to actually get kills with this loadout is iffy. It relies primarily on luck. This loadout is very much a crap shot. But when you do land a hit, you can see how much damage it did. Just massive damage all over the place. But then, of course, against medium mechs, they tend to move around a lot. So this loadout overall, I'm just going to say it's not a favourite. I mean, it's amusing to take. And if you're against someone who doesn't really move around all that much, you can more or less predict where they're going to go. Then yeah, it could work. Like that Uzi will just walk straight into it.
If you're going to try to dodge, it's best to dodge out of the way, not into it. I bet that pilot's thinking, hey, how'd I get hit? With reflexes like those, he should expect it more often. So the talk is all about last week's medium match. Bobby Fields had been cleaning house in the medium circuit. He made the final 2 in the last factory match. Then a badly mauled Merrick rookie simply tore him apart. Fields barely even fired back. All the media is saying that the killer took a dive. I'm not so sure. He claims that he had some equipment failure. From my time in the circuits, I believe him. No matter how much you pay to keep your mech fully operational, accidents will happen. Especially when you're facing another pilot who wants nothing more than to be that accident. But Fields has been barred from competition until a full inquiry is held. I just hope this whole thing blows over and we can... Another death, and that brings us to the final 3. One of these guys is... And now there are just 2.
That made up for it.
Too bad they can't both walk out of here winners. It has been a fine performance from the both of them.
So 3 kills. This was the best run I did. A couple of them I didn't get any kills at all. I just got torn up. Against assault mechs, I can kind of see this working because you know they're less mobile. Against mediums, though, yeah, it's probably not going to happen. And lights, you can just forget it. I mean, it will do ludicrous damage if you get a hit. The problem is you have to get that hit, which is not an easy thing. And I'm out of. Okay, 2 of them are actually out of ammo now, which means I can actually just fire the lasers, which is not doing much.
Ammunition.
The other thing, with beacons like that, you can actually attach them to the mechs. Like you can kind of see the blinking on it there. It does not cause the shells to home in. It just, you know, it fires a shell directly at the mech where the mech was when you fired that beacon. So if he runs away, then the shells are still going to land where he was and not where he's going to be. And
sometimes the fight is all about
he's out of weapons.
Right now, people are lining up shots, but are mostly on the defensive. You never can tell when situations like this are going to break, and then there'll be a lot of action on the kill board.
So, problem with ammunition restrictive loadouts like, say, artillery beacons, or as you saw, the ATM-12 loadout. The fact that you can't mount that many backup weapons, and then when you rely on them, you can't do enough damage, and it just turns into this. You're just blinking away and hoping that they fall over. So, this is going to take a while. I think I might just cut to black here. Oh, come on. No, stand. Come on. The moment just holding down the trigger and oh, finally.
Bam! It's game over. The Coliseum has seen some intense fighting tonight. Although those medium mechs are fast, they can pack some serious punch. It was quite a slugfest, and rookie Merc Spectre takes the victory today. He smashed through some serious opposition, and he's earned the accolades tonight. Live from the sands, it's
I'm
Duncan
not even
Fisher wishing all of
thinking
you
about the
a good night.
logistics of using those artillery beacons. I mean, they weigh 6 tons, and you need an extra ton for 2 extra flares when it's just off battlefield support. It just, I don't know, it's weird. And also the fact that, you know, we're in a goddamn Coliseum calling in long-term artillery from off the map. You know, what is this? I don't even. So there you go. That's how you run with an all artillery Fenris. Put simply, it's a bad idea. Unless you say, I mean, you could probably take it into the championship, up the ammunition, run against some of those assault mechs, and lay waste the entire area because they're a lot less mobile and it's a lot easier to get kill shots. And also, if you're running a mission against, say, you know, heavily armored targets, dropships, buildings, again, it would be really handy. As a gladiator mech, I just don't recommend it. So there you go. So this one is going up today, which is what, the 6th. It might be a little while before I get the next couple of videos out. Just having some minor editing issues there. So I'll see you guys around next time. We are actually going on with actual missions, taking down some of those clanner jerks on New Exford. So see you guys around whenever that comes out.